Hello there, everybody. My name's Golden Arcadia, and today we will be playing some more Fate Grand Order. So, we have finally gotten four. Hold on. Hold on a second. Shut up, man. So, we finally gotten 4 copies of the event CE, the one that gives you more damage. I just need one more, and we will get that by just overall repeating quests over and over and over again. It's fine, we'll get there. But for now, our goal is to continue the main quest, and once we're done with the epilogue, we can start farming these quests. Namely, specifically the 90++ one. So let's just jump into it. Okay. Man, gods really are amazing. She saw right through me. Though I'm not sure I deserve to be called a warrior. So then what should I be called? What else? A hero. Yeah? That's what I still thought back then. I believed I could be a hero. I believed I had to be one. Nobody was going to save us. If someone didn't step up, our whole nation would be destroyed. And everyone I knew would die. So, while my parents are wringing their hands, wailing to the gods, I stepped up and said something. Honestly, I was pretty scared. I didn't know if I was doing the right thing or not. But what I did know was that it looked like that was our only option. Father, Mother, I have a favor to ask. Will you sacrifice me to Cetus and say that an oracle said you had to? That's right. I chose to sacrifice myself. Let me double check that I put my insulin. Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh man, how are these rice balls so yummy? Much. I know what you mean. The Daikoten's rice balls have been one of the most popular foods in the cafeteria ever since they joined us. Oh, here, Andromeda. Have some tea. You too, of course, Master. Thanks, Mash. Okay, sorry. Yum. The slight bitterness of this tea pairs perfectly with the sweetness in the rice. I love it. Stop that, my lovely doves. Settle down and wait your turn. There is more than enough rice here for all of you. You take a break and... Wait, hold on. Now that the river is currently stable again, why don't you take a break and replenish your energy too, Columbus? Nah, I'm okay. I haven't fought at all, so I'm not so tired that I gotta recharge. I'm just gonna keep an eye on the ship. There's no telling what we might run into next after all. So, you just worry about keeping yourselves ready to go. I see. Well, let me give you one of these anyways. Well, one of the best parts about rice balls is that you can eat them with one hand while working on something else. Well, in that case, I see no reason to refuse. Thanks for the grub. That's good. Oh, we also had some hard-boiled eggs in our supply kit. Would you like the one to go with our rice bowl? Thanks. Don't mind if I do. All right, Da Vinci, just take it easy. It's not like Columbus is Columbus just because he stands eggs on their end. It's fine. He just eats one normally. Still, that being said, why are you so normal this time? Be honest, you're totally plotting something, aren't you? I'm sorry, but I feel the exact same way. Is that true? Hey, now, that's not fair. I've just been doing my job as best as I can, haven't I? I just thought he was a responsible older guy who didn't like to talk much. Well, we have a number of incidents with him before. A very large number. You can say that again. Oh, here's Johnny. Haha, now where's my money? Although I guess that was technically a dream. That was Doman's doing. And that time he just happened to be shaped like that. Hang on, now that I think about it. Maybe he hasn't been scheming as much as I thought. Right? I knew you'd understand, Master. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm on your side here. I mean it when I say I want to get rid of this river and do something about this singularity. So please don't suspect me when I haven't given you any reason to. I guess you're right. I'm sorry. I wasn't seriously suspecting you, but I just couldn't ignore the part of me that was any longer. I agree that you seem more relaxed than usual, partly thanks to your new outfit. But it may also have to do with this latest mission taking place on your boat. Exactly. Steering a ship's my one job here. Of course, I'm gonna take it seriously. I think I mentioned this before, but on a ship, there's no point worrying about whether something's real or not, because it doesn't affect your destination. No point if something's real or not, huh? Whoop! Here comes another river. Those rice balls really hit the spot. There's no way I'm going to lose this next battle. Oh, who's going to be the next one? Are those dragons? I get this feeling this river's gonna be violent again. Is it going to be the wife of the German guy? Diarmundo. Yep. Yeah, it is her. Yeah, it's Kriemhild. Yeah. I said the wrong name. I didn't mean Diarmundo. I meant the guy from Apocrypha. I can't remember his name right now. The guy that has Balmungo. It's Kriemhild. Chocolate Kriemhild. Not gonna lie, that's a yummy sounding name. That said, what is that behind her? Wow, even with your laughing, you're still putting out the gloomiest aura I've seen. Something bad happened to you or something? Something bad? Oh yes, absolutely. Though it's not anything specific as much as it is My very existence. Oh, sorry. Hold on. My very existence. I'm practically made of bad happenings. My entire being is made out of dark, pitch black elements, so dreadful that everyone fears and despises me. Talk about seeing yourself in a negative light. I still don't know what it is I'm doing here, but my gloominess is inescapable. So don't worry about that. You don't know what it is you're doing here? Oh, aren't you going down this chocolate river because there's someone you want to see? Yes, there is. There is indeed. The man I despise more than anything. Hagen. Even now I can see his loathsome face. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him if it's the last thing I do. He's the only person I want to see again in all of existence. Uh, um, what about those banners behind your back? My back? What about my back? If you think I have even the slightest desire to see a certain dragon slayer whose back is his weak spot, you could be more wrong. It's called personal space for a reason. I'm not really sure what you're talking about, but is that guy in those place cards that's this Hagen person? Is this the one of those love-hate things? I guess that counts as a river's purpose. Black cards? What are you talking about? Okay, time out. My guess is those things behind her back are a part of her chakra servant body. She's probably not even aware of them. I see. So they sort of pop out regardless of what she claims. Even those banners or placards or whatever you call them are chocolate, huh? Guess it looks like your own hair then. You don't really know what it looks like until you pay a close attention to it. Desire to see someone independently bonding with chocolate. Then the form they unconsciously take probably reflects their true feelings. I'm getting confused. Can someone give me the TLDR version? Good grief. Very well then. Listen up, girl. First of all, you need to know that Kriemhilde, there is a berserker. I see. So basically, she's really bad at expressing her true feelings. Are you done with your huddled up yet? I'm getting tired of waiting. All right. Thanks for waiting for us so politely while I caught up to the onto the situation. Well, I am still a queen after all. While I do excel at trickery and deception as a celebrity, I of course maintain a certain level of composure as well. Hold on. You have the same scent about you as I do. I don't know about the celebrity part, but I'm royalty too. I'm Andromeda, Princess of Ethiopia. No, it's not the scent of royalty. I knew it. You have the scent of a woman who suffered untold headaches at the hands of a heroic man. Let me guess, you're married to a hero, aren't you? Well, yeah, I am, but I never had any headaches because of him. But you do have something you wish to say to him, don't you? And yes, I know this question has nothing to do with who may or may not be waiting at the end of this river. Well, yeah, I guess I might. But I promise you, I was very happy spending my life with him. I really was. So it's not like I want to take him to task for the problem we had. I just want to add even more to the happiness we shared. I guess it's more like a late present. Yeah. In this case, that present would be the Valentine's chocolate I never got a chance to give him before. I think that's the reason why I want to make my way down this river. Cheh. Hmm? I see. So you were happy. You can say that unabashedly, without a hint of shame. It seems you and I are very different kinds of brides. I challenge you to a duel. Huh? But why? You ticked me off. Oh, doesn't get more straightforward than that. Whoa there. I know we gotta fight. Now that our respective rivers are clashing, there's no point in fighting a one-on-one duel. Right now, you ladies and your rivers are one and the same. You need to overwhelm your opponent's river to win, or they'll just keep coming back to life. What kind of duel is that? If you win, I'll let you have all the various dragon materials I've secured ahead of time. As you can see, my river's trait is dragon. Okay, hold on. So, if you can beat me and dump all my dragon trophies into your river will easily beat mine. And then our duel can stand in for a river battle without issue. I guess that's true, but... So, we need to entrust our fate to this girl. That does not fill me with confidence. It may be faster to simply hunt the nearby dragons. I don't know if Crimhill has that many dragon materials. There's a good chance he already finished off most dragons around here. You're serious about this, aren't you? Of course I am. You and I may be different, but we're also similar. I don't know how I know that, but I do. You and I both began our stories as brides of heroes. We may not be able to change that about ourselves, but we're still trying to become something more. I embraced my natural gloom for the sake of my revenge. What is it you're trying to become, and why? If you truly were as happy as you say, then why do you want anything more? I want to become more for his sake. I knew it. Ugh, you're so bright it makes me sick. Just looking at you ticks me off and gives me a headache. So I'm going to crush you head on for the sake of my pride. I'm sorry, everyone. I know I'm not the most dependable fighter. I don't blame you for being nervous about my chances. But I promise, I'll find a way to win. Trust me, okay? So it's a battle to prove which couple's love is stronger. I don't think that's quite right. This has nothing to do with that. Understand? Not one thing. I want to talk with her more. I also feel like she and I have a lot in common. We both spent our lives next to amazing heroes. We both knew them better than anyone else. So I want to ask her what it was like, how she felt about it. I doubt you will get a straight answer. As a queen gone berserk, she only says what she wants to say. I know, so I'm going to interact with her in another way. I'm going to face her head on with everything I've got. I think I'll learn something about her that way, even if it's only through fighting. Understood. Good luck, Andromeda. Thanks. Here goes nothing. Hey, we're using okay. Can I not use my own? Oh shit. Oh, right. How am I gonna use my own? I don't have my own. The sleepy feelings are hitting me already. That's why I'm talking like that. Okay. Let's go.
刻まれし運命、神格の鎖、生贄の乙女が因果を高めて目覚めよ。
Currently is honestly sick.
本気出しちゃうよ。どんなもんだい。
They're really going at it. I suppose you could say that. You know what I mean? He's simply terrible with words, and not just because he uses so few of them. I totally get it. Of course, wherever he speaks up or not, he's so dense he never seems to know what's going on anyway. How does someone even reach adulthood like that, let alone become a hero? I know. Sometimes you'll be racking your brain trying to figure out what he's talking about, and it all turns out to be something stupidly simple. Exactly. Just thinking about it just pisses me off all over again. But I still want to see him again. Yeah, I do. I mean, don't be ridiculous. I only want to see Hagen so I can take my revenge. If I never see my husband's face again, it'll still be too soon. I can't help but wonder what's something. That Choco Serpent there is made up of feelings from Grimhild, who's already at Chaldea, right? And I'm pretty sure that Grimhild sees Siegfried on a fairly regular basis now. They've even gone on missions together, if I'm not mistaken. Speaking as though I've already seen her true colors, you're wondering why she's choosing to go down this chocolate river now of all times, yeah? Especially since she can now see him at Chaldea basically whenever she wants. None of that matters here. That Choco Servant's basically the embodiment of her longing. If anything, it goes to show how long she must have gone without being able to see him. Oh my, Valmung just slipped out of my grasp. Hey, watch it. You just grazed my beard. I said it slipped out of my grasp. Now shut up before I turn you into diced turnip. I'm warning you, if you keep talking about things I don't want to hear, I'll be so distracted that my hands are likely to slip again with the fatal consequences. Got that? Well, basically, I guess that even though she sees him all the time now, she's still consumed by the desire to see him again? Right. I think I understand what you mean. At any rate, there's still some things I get about him, but some things that are still complete mystery. That's why for so long, I know some things you just don't get it. It was the same with me, but that's also why I want to understand him, even if it's just a little bit more. Is it over? It would seem so. Though, whether the outcome is favorable for us is another question. We just shook hands really firmly, too. It's not enough. There's still so much I'd like to talk about, but it seems this will have to do for now. Yeah, you and I may be different kinds of brides, but I know now that we are also sort of comrades in arms. Next time you'll have to tell me all about the big complaints you have with your husband. Big complaints, huh? I guess I could come up with something. With some, if I think hard enough. See? Of course you can. Everybody of a hero has their own hardships to bear. So, we'll have to continue this another time. Yeah, we will. But let me warn you about one thing. I'm sure you'll find it helpful. Stop sacrificing yourself. Don't give up on what you want just to make him happy. Heroes are so dense that they'll never get it unless you spell it out for them. Yeah, I know what you mean. Though I think it's probably in a different sense that you do. I see. Well, as long as you know. There. I threw all of Queenie's dragon parts into the river. Here it comes. All right. I'll let you have this one. Go on and see the person you want to see. And make sure you hit him with everything you want to say. You even have my permission to do so physically if you want. I don't think my statements will be quite as forceful as yours. But I'll do my best to make you proud. And once I see the man I love again, I'll be happy enough for both of us. Wait, for the record, I've been saying I have zero desire to see him again. You don't get many nice, straightforward tsunderes like her these days. It definitely suits her, though. You did it, Andromeda. Congratulations on your victory. I'm kind of tuckered out now. I hope you don't mind if I take a break. I'm amazed a princess of royal birth could fall asleep so openly on a ship deck in this manner. It's proof of how much she trusts us. Good grief. We didn't use much of our boulder stockpiles on this river battle. So we can make some good progress. Jesus Christ. Oh, jeez. So we can make some good progress with what we've got even while she sleeps. And speaking as a sailor, my naval instincts tell me we're getting close to the end. Another day or two ought to do it. Let's keep this momentum going. A quartz. Ah, you're kidding me. We don't have enough. Ah. Well. Okay. On to farming it is. All right, hold on. So at this point, what I need is points, right? Okay. Jeez, does nobody have? I want to try one more time. All right. Is that enough, actually, now that I'm wondering? Well, I sure hope it is. Let me look for a quick CE. There we go. All right, let's see how this goes. Valentimes. Oh, Lord.
冷やそうか凍らそうかよしもう無駄に出ないかしら耐えてみてね言われなくても
All right.
私を悪魔と言ったその通りよ原始の地獄に帰りなさい究極女神ビーム
We did not get enough charge from that. And I probably still won't be getting enough charge.
参拝の時よ言われなく復讐するわ私を悪魔と言ったその通りよ原始の地獄に帰りなさい究極女神ビーム
Okay, and we probably still don't have enough. Yep, 26%. That was definitely not enough. It's so difficult to use her for this specific setup. The only way I can think about making it work is by giving her not a black rail, a Zelrich. Mark, I can't remember the name of it right now.
んでしまったかな。
Yeah, I just need to do one more. But let me change the CE. Right, so I'm gonna have to use Kaleidoscope max rank for this specific case. She just doesn't get enough refund, so it's difficult to do. I don't really have a good quick farmer. Okay.
女神の怒り味わいなさい。無駄なことをするの。もう参拝言われ復讐するわ。霊気銀河解放。女神たるもの、これくらいのことはしないとね。次元の違いを知りなさい。行け、レディーシブラクエーサー。命令する気？これが本当の私。始まりは極小、広がりは無限。すべて我が身体の望み。レディーシブラクエーサー。こういうこと。どれにしようかな。そう言われなくても。そうか。私を悪魔と言った？その通りよ。原始の地獄に帰りなさい。究極女神ビーム。しかし私は善と悪が合体した究極の私。負ける道理がないのだわ。
Okay. There we go. Now we got enough. Okay, give me a second. I probably should change that team back. There he is. Alright, another bronze apple. A second, switching over to full screen. let's talk about what it means to miss someone. I love Perseus from the bottom of my heart. That's why I want to see him again. I'm also a little scared. But I still want to see him. But what if this happens? But what if that happens? And round it goes. So I decided to remember the time I spent with him and to trust in that. I decided to believe in what we had together back then. I decided back then there were more happy moments that I can count, but there were also a few, just a few times when I saw something else behind his face. So I decided to believe that there was something I could do to help him for once. I miss him. I miss him so much. But what's with all the deep breathing, Missy? Feeling seasick? If you're gonna hurl, it's better not to hold back. Oh no, it's not that. I never get seasick. I guess I'm just kind of getting nervous. Nervous? You mean because the river coming to an end? Yeah, but I'm wondering if I really will get to see Perseus. It's not that I didn't believe I would. It's just I didn't quite feel as real until now. Oh, I got my mind racing and my heart pounding. Like, what do I say when I see him? Is what I'm wearing now okay? Oh, now she really sounds like a young girl in love. She's no Galatea, but I bet she still make a great motif. I get it. I totally get it. Who said that? Another river. Fuck, I forgot. I know his name. It's fucking Blackbeard. You want to see the object of your affections, but you're scared of what happens once you do. Oh. But fear not, lovesick one. Oh, it's Bartholomew and Blackbeard? Your love is sure to turn out swimmingly. Your love is sure to turn out swimmingly. Wow, you guys are in perfect sync. Are you actor heroic spirits? Have you done a lot of musicals? I can understand what you think that, but no, they're actually pirates. Blackbeard and Bartholomew Roberts. Two of them? Is one of them a genuine Chaldean servant, like with Callie? Not exactly. They're they're both chocolates. They're one chocolate split into two people. How did that happen? This is just insane. Only those with a genuine wish to see someone they miss have a right to be here. Of course, I would have much rather been here on my own, but apparently, and unfortunately, old burly Blackbeard here happened to have the same type and degree of yearning that I did, so we ended up stuck together. What are you calling burly? Believe me, I would have much rather been stuck with a pretty girl than you. But it is what it is. Still, I think this is a miracle. After all those times I spent sobbing myself to sleep after having to throw away the chocolate I made for myself to make it seem like I was actually popular. God must have heard my prayers and finally decided to bless my pure lovesick heart. Huh? But doesn't that mean you both want to see the same person? I don't see how you guys could have ended up the same river otherwise. I don't know enough about how this works to answer that. But our yearning definitely lines up in one way. That's right. The person we both want to see so badly is the girl of our dreams. Eh? I can't wait to finally meet her. It goes without saying that she's a stunning beauty. She's also sure to dress in a sailor uniform, be kind to otakus, and occasionally wear glasses that look really good on her. And with an aura of mystery, the likes which has never been seen before. He's also sure to have bangs perfectly covering her eyes. That is what the girl of our dreams is like. And that's who we're here to meet. I see. Sounds like you guys really thought this through. I mean, I can't tell that you're super serious about this. But I'm still surprised your ideal is so specific. Now do you see? This is a dream of a man among men. It doesn't matter how cringe you find it. We'll never change it for anyone. We couldn't even if we wanted to. Huh? I don't think it's cringe. Like I said, I can tell you're both serious about this. It's clear from your eyes that you really love this person. If anything, I'm kind of inspired. It's impressive you're able to talk so openly about what you love in a good way. Your eyes are no slouch either. In fact, I can hardly believe it. A pretty girl who's kind to otakus? The strong black beard. The girl waiting for us at the end of the river is sure to be all that and more. Alright, good point, Bartholomew. I was almost about to settle for strawberry and forgo the shortcake. Though, of course, strawberries are plenty delicious in their own right. Based on how they're behaving, and from what I see, the river, it looks like the river trade is waifus. That's right. Our river trade is moe. And if that's not clear enough, let's just call it affection. And what better way to demonstrate affection than with the objects that accumulated lots of. So that's why there are all kinds of figurines, wigs, magazines, and photos in that river. They're things you both consider your treasures. Items filled with affection, huh? You have to throw them into the river, but don't think that we did it so lightly. It took every bit of strength we had to toss our collections overboard. We borrowed them from our originals when we came here. It's not stealing if you take it from yourself. So that's why Blackbeard and Bartholomew were so distraught about the things missing. You get it now? We've endured our own pain and suffering to make it this far. Which is why we can't afford to lose. I will do whatever I must to finally meet my perfect hitting eyes. If that means becoming a demon, and so be it. Capricorn. Even I can tell their magical energy is skyrocketing. They really are deadly serious about this. So I know we need to fend off their attacks while adding things to our river like usual. But I have no idea what kind of item I could use to signify affection. Like, I love the sea and love swimming stuff. But how do you turn that into objects you can throw into a river? I don't know, but we'll have to figure it out quickly. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Interesting. Not good. Oh, not great. Oh, the real question is, how long do I need to... It is an endurance battle, so... Ooh, we did it, we did it, we did it. We could do it. We could do it, we could do it. We're holding out so far by throwing in boulders from our emergency stockpile. But we can't keep that up much longer. Hold on. Crap. Damn it. What happened here? Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. Is there anything we could do? I'm so sorry, but I don't have any objects that signify my affection either. If I could go back to my room, then I could throw in my food hole and I might think of something. But right now, I don't think that I have anything on me that could help. Me either. At least not on me. Neither do I. For the record, I have no particular fondness for poison. It is merely a means to an end. Though I do find it interesting field to study. Then we'll have to call on someone with an affection to spare. Like Yume Rei. For example, someone like Yume Rei, yeah. Look, Jiangyu. Okay, wait, hold on. What was that? You want me to toss my collection of Lord Jiangyu goods into a river? Are you out of your mind? No, I'm not worried about running out. I have plenty of spares for this head ornament alone. But there is absolutely no way I'd ever let go of anything even remotely connected to him. Now that I've finally been reunited with him, I'm never leaving his side again. Not even conceptually. Oh, but if you want me to share some pain from the spear he gave me, that I wouldn't mind. Well, go on, have some. On second thought, never mind. Even if it would help, we don't have the resources to send anyone to help you. I'm sorry, I wish we did. We just don't. Oh, we haven't been able to refuel quickly enough. Just give up. It's no use. We'll be marrying the girls of our dreams in no time. Ridiculous. Though they may be, their feelings are genuinely powerful. Even if we did scrooge up an effective item or two, it would not be enough to move the needle against their onslaught. Indeed, there is no point to bring in only a few such items. We will need a great deal of them to make any headway. But then what can we do? I'm so close. I can't come this far and not make it all the way to the end. That's why I got on the ship in the first place. To make my way there and see it with my own eyes. Damn, I guess I got no other choice. You have an idea, weird guy? Sure, do. As a matter of fact, I got plenty of stuff. I feel real affection towards. Honestly, I really don't want to. I really don't want to let any of it go, let alone throw it into a river. But how are you people for fighting all other battles so far? If this is what I have to pay to make us square, then so be it. What just fell out of your fist? Is that a coin? It would appear to be a silver coin. Surely that is not all you have, no? You said I need a whole bunch of affection items, right? Damn it, I guess I've got no choice. Whoa, I've never seen so many coils all piled up in one place before. I can promise you, I've got tons of affections for these things. I devoted my life to gathering these coins, but I'm willing to let a whole bunch of them go. After all, I can't let our ship stop here after we come this far, or it'll have been for nothing. But just this once, I'm going all out. Columbus's coins are pouring to a river like a waterfall, and I think they're generating a powerful forward progression vector. I have a lot of questions. I'd like to ask, where were you keeping that many coins on you? And how the hell are you getting them all out? But for now, they definitely seem to be the kind of affection-loaded items we needed. Now, instead of just playing defense, we can start to go on the offensive as well. Let's send these guys packing. Got it. Thanks, beard guy. And I'm sorry for having to use all your money. Hey, it's like I said, under the circumstances, I got no other choice. Besides, you always needed money to get ships moving. Ding, 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 ding. Alright, same as earlier. Screw it, it worked last time. Alright, let's see how this goes.
イノベーション始めます。完全なよろしくて。はい、エネルギーサービスです。もちろんお願いします。一気にの妖精よ、我がの星明かり、この刃に見良き終焉ご用件呼び込むと。
Damn, that was still quite a bit of damage, even though it's just a quick card. Good grief, this is starting to feel like downright immoral. Well, at least now I know what it's like to spend with abandon. Damn it, we're losing ground. Come on, Blackbeard, this is no time to be holding on to the collection you're always bragging about. That, the more I was looking at it, the more I started thinking I just couldn't bear to part with it. Never mind me. You still got some of your top secret hidden eye stashes, right? No way. Why should I have to give up my greatest treasure before you give up yours? Give me that. If you won't go through in it, then I will. What do you think you're doing? Don't you know throwing away another man's booty is an act of war? Not even my crew would ever stoop that low. I might believe you if you weren't trying to get a hold of mine while pretending to stop me. You dirty pirate bastard. They're fighting each other now. I knew there'd be a disadvantages to their team up. Now's our chance. Alright, time to finish this. It was a glorious dream while it lasted. No, my chance to finally meet the hidden-eyed girl of my dreams. Oh man, they seem really distraught. Now I feel kind of bad. Well, don't let it get you down too much. In one sense, this kind of thing happens all the time with them. Don't worry, they're resilient, just like you'd expect pirates to be. Huh? One moment you're sobbing and now you're laughing like you're untouchable? Did you go mad or something? Don't get me wrong, I'm a wreck. Tears in my eyes. That's pure, unbridled truth. But there's something else I need to admit to. Yeah, our wish really had come true. If we really had met the girls of our dreams at the end of this river, then we'd no longer be able to enjoy the search for them. When you think about it that way, well, it still sucks, but maybe it's not all that bad. Plus, we've already met Shizuka, and she seems like the new kind of popular girl who's kind to otakus and also willing to mercilessly toy with us. The path of hidden eyes, love is steep and narrow. I never expected to be able to master it in a day. Which is all the more reason why it's such a thrill every time I meet new hidden eyes along it. I don't know about toying or hidden eyes path, but I'm glad you're not mad about this. But I will say this, my lady. there's someone you want to see, you can't be half-assed about it. So don't you go having second thoughts on that you've won this figurative ticket off of us. Yeah, if nothing else, I don't want you going forward with any regrets. As the saying goes, bangs once cut will never grow back. I came up with that one, of course. Yeah, you're right. Thanks. But I think it'll be okay. I've already made up my mind. If I have a chance to see the man I love again, then I'm definitely gonna take it. So don't worry, I won't let you guys down. I'll make sure I hold my head up high when I see him. Ooh, baby, talk about bittersweet. I usually wish for a pox on the heads of couples lovey-doveying it up Christmas and Valentimes. But maybe I can congratulate you just this once. And even if it doesn't turn out exactly how you hope, don't worry. You already know the perfect hairstyle for covering your eyes if you need to shed tears in sorrow. Never missing a PRV. I never met anyone like those guys before. They weren't easy to beat, but thanks to them, I think I'm ready now. I might be nervous, but I'm not uncertain. Not at all. Alright, one last stretch before the goal. Let's do this thing. I thought you might have your own reasons for wanting to go down this river, but I never thought you'd take it that far. Who are you? Really? Oof, I am short on candy. Anyways. Alright, I'm ending the stream now because there's, apart from the fact that there's nothing left, nothing I could kind of do at the moment, I've run out of time. So, thank you for tuning in, folks, whether it be on stream or after a stream is over. I genuinely do appreciate it. I'm pretty tired now. Anyways, this is Golden Arcadia signing out. Bye.